3, 2, 1. Oh my God, that's cold.
Wowie woo, what?
Every week we stray further from God.
This is my nightmare.
Wowie woo, what?
Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest motherfucking podcast in all the Midwest. I am Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with T-shirt guy. We're live.
No.
Troy Escalade Jackson Podcast Memorial Podcast Studio.
Rip.
And we're feeling good.
Fantastic. You guys know what this week is.
Tomorrow is what, Ryan?
Whiskey season.
The start of whiskey season. Why we put it on a Thursday, not a Wednesday when the podcast comes
I don't know.
out? I don't fucking know.
We debated the day
This
for
is
5 minutes.
This is so dumb of us.
And I think we specifically said we wanted it on a Thursday because it's like not the weekend, but kind of the
but
weekend.
we didn't think about our podcast
Yeah.
schedule. So what we decided is this is whiskey season eve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're prepping. We're getting ready. Go get some whiskey. Get yourself a nice lowball glass, maybe a cigar, maybe one of those stupid fucking Peaky Blinders hats.
Fedora.
Because whiskey season is right around the corner. No, it's not a fedora. It's one of those old golf hats.
We have 2 of them.
Yeah, we have 2 of them. We should
That's
maybe
not
wear
a
'em.
fedora.
Well, okay. Yeah. No,
I
I was
think
just
it's
a
called
shot. That was a shot in the dark.
Is it called a boiler?
Bowler, ain't it?
No, bowler is like the one that
Hey, you know what?
Chaplin wore. What the hell is his name?
I know what you're gonna. You know what, Tyler?
You know what? It doesn't matter.
I
It does.
That's why I
So
stayed quiet.
everyone get ready. All right. We're gonna do the first ever whiskey season episode on the Patreon that comes out Friday. So we're gonna celebrate Thursday.
Yep.
Tomorrow. We do the Patreon Thursday. We're gonna release it Friday, and then next week will be the first You Betcha Radio whiskey season episode.
It would be great if we could go straight from whiskey season on Patreon to interviewing Ann the next week. So smash
That
it.
is true.
would be
We
good.
only got 150 patrons to get left.
Smash it.
So that's it. You get the whiskey season episode this week, and we can get Ann on there. It's
Yeah.
And 40
Double
hours,
trouble.
over 40 hours of content.
and over 40
I
hours.
feel
of
like
content.
it's over 50 at this point. It feels
gotta
like
be
we've been
getting
saying
close.
over 40 for a long time.
At least.
He is right.
Yeah.
It is at least over 40.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's over 50.
Okay.
I'll do the math.
You're
Fuck, I
fucking crazy, man.
That is crazy.
Hey,
That's a full
That's
work
what
week.
whiskey season Eve will do to a guy.
You can listen to Patreon.
He's all horned up to
Yep.
just start getting some hot liquid down his throat.
I might put some ice in it.
Well, I mean, like hot liquid, like it makes you feel warm inside, you know?
hot liquid down.
No, it's regular. It's regular liquid that makes you feel hot.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof does.
Yes.
So, buckle in, ladies and gents.
Literally.
Well,
Well,
Don't buckle in.
Well, okay. Yeah. No.
Unbuckle and go into your home.
yeah. I didn't even. Yeah.
buckle in the Uber.
Didn't even process that
Yeah.
one before I said it.
just go inside. Just get out of your car. So, whiskey season starts officially tomorrow. Next week, we just didn't fucking plan it right, guys.
No, we
I'm
didn't.
so sorry.
And no one even told us either.
Next year, we'll change it to a Wednesday,
No,
maybe.
we literally said it's going to be the second Thursday in November every year.
Okay, well, I guess that's law. Hey,
That is law. Gavel. Hit the gavel.
you guys are all
Court's
supposed
in
to do
order.
it.
I think only the judge does the gavel.
Well, no, when everyone's in agreement at a round table, everyone, right? It's like, all men should love grilling. Say I. Tyler, what the heck, man? You didn't do it.
Do you guys ever do that trick? Is like in like middle school, you put the cup at the edge of the table, like see if you can knock the cup off from under the table, and then they do this, and it just looks like they're
It just
cranking.
looks like you're
That's the joke.
That's what it looked
I
like
don't-
we were doing.
Yeah.
Where?
Time out. Was he?
I was whiskey season.
Do I
I'm
have to
horned up.
Do I have to? Are you in the rut?
Maybe.
Jeez,
Do I
Tyler,
have to
really
report him to HR?
in school?
Hey,
Hopefully nobody has any
no,
Becca estrus
hey.
in here.
Everyone, stop.
Hey,
Go.
he was just rubbing out a cramp.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do
Charlie
it. Rub
horse.
out a cramp.
I'm trying to knock the beer off the table.
No, rub out a cramp. Yeah, that definitely looks like he's jerking off.
Did you get it? Yeah, did you get it?
Yeah, it's completely rubbed out. I rubbed one out really quick. The cramp.
The cramp.
One
cramp in your leg.
There's a.
Anyways,
Never mind.
so guys, as you can see, we are fully horned up for whiskey season. I know how a buck feels in the rut.
Horns up, Miles.
Nope.
Oh.
But
What?
that
Tyler?
segues me into how was deer hunting for you guys? A deer opener here in Minnesota and North Dakota?
Yeah, we
Right?
opened the day before you.
I didn't go.
Jerrod didn't go,
Jerrod.
but the rest of us went deer hunting. Ryan, go. How'd it go?
With 2 tags, buck and a doe tag. Morning number 1, didn't see a goddamn thing. So we went out the next morning. Morning number 2, 10 minutes after shooting light, fat girl doe pops out of the woods, bang, on the ground. Filled 1 of 2 tags. I still got my buck tag.
1 for 2. Tyler.
Opposite of Ryan. First day, saw lots of deer, chose not to shoot anything because I'm being a hard-o trophy hunter. Day 2, didn't see a fucking thing.
Oof.
Exact same as you. That's mine.
Oof.
Now, I have to say, it was so windy on Sunday.
It was awful.
I didn't, in my tree stand, my ladder stand, I didn't pick a thick enough tree. So it was swaying quite a bit up there. I felt like I was on the open sea. I was sitting in my chair and I was just going like this, back and forth, just back and forth like this the whole time. I pulled up my gun to see if I could even aim. It was like I was scanning.
Back and forth, back.
So
At that point, your stand was more stable than the tree itself. Your stand was holding the tree up at that point. Because normally it's the tree holding the stand.
It was the wind at your back. The stand could have been holding the tree up.
Correct.
okay.
A little more stability.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
thank God you were there. Otherwise, that tree would have been down.
The tree would have been down. You're
So-
right. I was stabilizing. Yes, got it.
Environmentalist.
So yeah, I hope everyone else had better luck than we did.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of snow that's coming this weekend, though. Should be hot.
Yeah.
What was the weirdest thought you had? Well, you don't really sit in you sat in a stand.
Yeah, box blind.
What's the weirdest thought you had in the stand?
Good question.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Oh, God.
What's the weirdest thought you've ever had in a tree stand while you're deer hunting?
That's actually a really good question.
I got one. We texted about it. I had a fawn literally licking the ladder of my tripod. And I'm like, I could fucking jump down and kill this thing.
What?
And how would you have killed it?
I think like realistically, you're going to need a knife, but I'm thinking this fawn is so small. I'm going to jump down on its back, rear naked choke, and just sit there and squeeze it to death.
Okay, well that is
Jesus.
aggressive. I think that goes against community guidelines on TikTok and Instagram.
Well,
So
it didn't happen. This is all hypothetical.
now I did
TikTok.
text you back and say, hypothetically,
Community guidelines.
I would have put on my bat cape and I would have just dropped straight down with the and I would have fell down onto the deer and had a knife and stabbed him back in the skull.
Yeah, hypothetically.
But hypothetically, because we understand the community guidelines on this, we would not do that.
And then yell, "Where is he?"
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he?
Who's your dad? Who's your daddy?
I did have a weird I had a weird predicament. I did have to pee bad. We talked about pissing off the tree stand. So I had to open up the back door. However, I couldn't see anything behind me. So I was very paranoid that when I flipped that door open, all of the deer were going to be standing right there just because I couldn't hold a piss in long enough.
Yeah, I feel that.
I've had some run-ins with the neighbors in recent years. So for the first time in my life, when I would hear footsteps, my first thing wasn't, oh, that's a squirrel or a deer. It's like, God, the fucking neighbors are here.
They're back.
Yeah.
They're wondering what you're having for supper tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
Hopefully
neighbors
they're
are
not
walking
avid
through the woods.
podcast listeners.
I don't know. If they are, they know.
They know Tyler's I'm pissed off at him.
Yep.
Yeah, don't walk below his tripod stand.
Yeah.
Community guidelines.
Allegedly. I mean, hypothetically.
You got like doe piss on your tripod or what? Why is that doe licking?
I don't know why he's licking it.
Did does lick their own piss?
Well, it was a fawn.
Hydration, I don't know.
I think he was licking the
It's
frost
been
off
dry.
because it was frosty on the.
Necessary?
Sure.
Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No, but I do it anyways because it's sterile and I like the taste. Community guidelines.
What did
That
he
is
say?
from Dodgeball. That was not my own quote.
Oh yeah.
Community guidelines.
What did he say?
Yeah. So let us know how
How-
your weekend went.
How many deer before light did you see? I probably saw about 40.
Do you mean air quotes, deer?
Yes. I probably saw about
Yeah.
45 deer before it got light out.
Yeah, my
I
heart
was gonna
got...
say if it's dark, I can't see anything.
I probably
So I
saw
saw
45.
zero.
Not
And
bad.
none of them were there when it got light out. So I don't know where they went.
I'm gonna be honest. I went into it because I've been tricked 1,000 times.
Yeah.
At light.
At least.
So I just closed my eyes till the sun was up. I didn't even. So I just sat there and just said, "I'm not getting tricked this year.
Yeah.
That's a fucking squirrel. I'm not even gonna look."
Miles, that means this was the year that it was deer.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
they were passing through.
But-
Really.
Hey, I won that one.
You did. You did. 1 for 1. You didn't shoot a deer, but man, you showed them.
I showed those squirrels.
Fuckers.
All right. Well, that's our update on. None of us got to use our Mossberg rifles. So
Nope. They didn't fire a
But-
shot.
if
Well-
we would have, brown and down is
Yep.
what I would have been.
B&D. Dirt nap.
Straightest barrel.
Jerrod, what do we got for a segment today?
All right, so with people not liking daylight savings time and all that, we discussed we should things we need to get rid of.
So you're wondering, what are things that we need to get rid of?
Correct.
I'll go first. Controversial here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I think we need to get rid of stop signs.
God damn it. I wrote down yield signs.
At first,
Same
Wait.
church.
hey,
Yeah.
hold on. At first, I hated roundabouts. New, foreign. What is this thing? Had to get acclimated. Now that I'm now that I'm going around and about, I couldn't be a bigger fan of roundabouts.
They are nice.
Yeah.
Roundabout, and it's funny to watch people who can't somehow figure them out. You just keep going to the
You
right.
just
and-
don't stop.
No, you don't stop. Look to your left. If that person isn't stopping, then stop. But other than that, do not stop.
Just keep going.
You know, it's
And if you mess up and miss your turn, you just keep going around until you come back around.
yeah,
you
fuck, you
go-
need to burn some time before you get home. Just fucking take 10 laps
I
around.
and I know the implications of what I'm saying, in that it gets rid of the Midwest four-way stop wave through. But think of how much time is wasted in the Midwest every year
Also, good
doing the wave by.
good things do come to an end.
Yeah, all good things come to
Good
an
things
end.
do come to an end.
We're going to come up with some other shit with roundabouts, right?
Flying cars.
Hey, here we go. To continue on the Midwest wave from the four-way stop into roundabouts, just wave at everyone you drive
yeah,
by.
yeah.
Take another
That way
lap.
you're spreading more love than you would at a
All-
four-way stop.
Always take an extra lap and wave at everyone as you go by.
Yeah, and if you miss them on the first lap, maybe just
Take a second lap.
take a second one.
Yeah, and if they don't wave back, then once they get into the roundabout, you can tailgate them all the way around.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. I think we just save the Midwest wave through, and we're saving time because I'm talking years off our lives waiting at four-way stops here in the Midwest.
That is correct. Do you know-
So, hey, team roundabout.
I'm with you on that. Do you know what I like to do in roundabouts? I like to see if I can ride the curb with my
Oh, yeah.
tire
Yeah.
as far around as possible until I have to turn off.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just go straight. If there's
Yeah.
no
Oh,
like
yeah.
landscaping in the middle, you can literally just drive straight across the roundabout. I've done that many times.
There's
No one's around.
Well,
Trust
so
me.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen when there is landscape in the middle and there's still just tire
Tire
tracks?
tracks right over the top. Yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I don't want to make any assumptions, but let's just say they probably shouldn't have been behind the wheel. Is
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
well, back near my hometown, Tyler's version of this, there's a cop that parks right in the middle of the roundabout. That's where he just sits and waits.
So what you got to do?
But he
Okay, but here's the move: to evade the cop, just keep going in a circle.
yeah.
Because what's he gonna do?
You wait for him to commit, and then once he picks a lane, you go in a different one.
Yeah. Well, you just follow him, and
Yeah.
then if he slams on the brakes, you just crank it in reverse, and you just keep going around.
Especially if it's a two-laner.
Yeah.
Then you get him in the opposite lane, then you pretend like you're gonna go straight and then whip it off to the side.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about this whole roundabout thing is I do think that the transportation engineers did know that we were going to hate it at first and just stuck to their guns. I applaud those guys.
Yeah.
They knew we were going to hate it, that it was going to be painful and different. But now that I have had my fair share of roundabouts, I couldn't be a bigger roundabout.
They're fun. Because you know what? You don't even have to look right. You just look left.
I don't even look at all. I just guessing that I'm going to be able to just sneak in.
You just you let Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah.
At that point.
You squeeze right in there.
Exactly. Oh, let me squeeze right in here.
I wonder what the world record for the most times around a roundabout is.
We could break it.
Yeah, that'd be easy to break.
All we got to do is play.
Like, imagine how worn out your right side tires would be.
Well, you could put bigger tires on the right to prepare for this record.
I mean, it's almost like they do this in racing.
Yeah.
They call the roundabouts a short track.
Yeah.
It's like
It's called Bristol.
Yeah. Like a 0.1 miler.
Yeah. Highway 6 meets Highway 11. The old short track.
0.05 miler.
That could be lawnmower races could hit the pavement at a roundabout. That would actually work.
Imagine if they had roundabouts in Fast and Furious movies, how sick they could come up with
Tokyo
some stunts
Drift?
there. Yeah.
They would go in one side, just drift around and go right back out that same side.
Yeah. Diversion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Couldn't be a bigger roundabout guy now. I think that's controversial. Most stuff I've seen online, people are hating on them. And I'm kind of like sitting there thinking, I think I kind of like them.
Yeah. Do you remember your first roundabout experience? Because I turned left on my first one.
Oh, God.
No
Jerrod.
shit.
Jerrod.
Yeah, it was bad.
I know I definitely stopped at my first roundabout situation, but I definitely didn't go left.
Yeah, I
Like no one there treated it like a 4-way stop, completely stopped, and then continued, but left is bad.
because I had to go left.
You know what the worst thing is, though? When someone's trying to give you directions and you hit a roundabout and they try and tell you which turn off you have to go to.
We don't have good terminology for that.
Yeah.
No,
Even
third
the
third
GPS
turn
is
off.
confused.
Yeah. Hey, just keep heading straight here. Okay, so just keep going right. No, just keep heading straight.
Yeah, do a hanging chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's like, take a right here. Like, well, which one?
Yeah. And eventually,
They're all right.
Eventually,
Technically.
you come all the way back around. You just go backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your fourth right.
Yeah. So
There we go. First right, second right, third right.
Well, the GPS calls them exits. Take the second exit on this roundabout.
I don't.
Yeah.
I am not for that.
Me either.
But again, guys, if you're unsure, stay in the roundabout.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that
Yeah.
fucking hard.
It's not that hard.
Not.
All right. What was the actual
Things we need to get rid of.
Things we need to
Ryan?
get rid of.
Ryan? What's something we need to get rid of as a society?
Things that we
Wait,
need-
hold on. I have messed up society. Ryan, what are things we need to get rid of as a society?
One thing in society that we need to get rid of is people talking on speakerphones in public.
Ooh, that's good.
See, I don't want to argue with you, but
Do it. No, do it.
I think Bluetooth headphones have kind of eliminated that.
Yeah.
But the older, I don't feel like, there's the older generation is not about the AirPods or, one other thing that we need to get rid of, we got to get rid of them truck driver mics. If you're not a truck driver, you do not deserve to be wearing a mic in one ear with a.
Do you know someone that has one of
I've
those?
seen them out there before, like the Bluetooth things that the mic comes all the way down to your mouth.
Do you happen to be at truck stops?
No, like the mall maybe.
Yeah, how much
Oh,
time
yeah,
you
yeah,
spend
yeah.
on that? Okay.
But okay, also the thing about people talking on speakerphones in public is I do enjoy the comedy of listening to their conversation.
So
It's like,
you're for it or you're
I think it needs to be outlawed. But if it doesn't get outlawed, then I'm fine with it.
What about FaceTime? Because I think FaceTime is worse.
I think FaceTime's another bad one.
Yeah.
okay. People who FaceTime in public can go fuck themselves.
Seriously.
I mean, it's just
What are you
weird.
doing?
I don't FaceTime in private.
The only people I FaceTime are like my nieces and nephews because,
Yeah.
my sister's got a gun to my head. you know?
Like, truly, the only time I FaceTime is grandparents so they can see the grandkids. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't FaceTime my friends. I don't FaceTime my wife.
You know what, guys? We should start FaceTiming each other.
No.
I think I've done it like a couple times, maybe because I feel like I have a really good idea or something. I need to see some excitement in someone's face.
I will do it. This is the only time I'll FaceTime my friends is if Ryan was on like a cool golf trip, I'd FaceTime him to see what was going on.
Mhm.
Like, hey, show me what hole you're
but
on.
most of the time the reception's bad. You can't even actually see what's going on anyway.
no,
It
exactly.
stops out.
Or usually what I'll do is I'll start with a phone conversation, and if I need to show that person something, I will then FaceTime call them and show them.
Yeah.
So I was hunting with my dad this weekend. Speaking of speakerphone. Dad, I love you, as we discussed in the last podcast.
Yep,
But
yep.
this
Good on
one's
you.
going to put you a little bit on the hot seat here. I figured out why it's so difficult to talk to him on the phone and you can never hear him. He puts his phone on speakerphone and then just like throws it in the car somewhere. And he thinks that speakerphone means that there's microphones everywhere.
Yes. Yep.
He holds it way down, like by his knee, and he's like looking up out the window talking. And I always wondered, why can't has he got a bad phone? What, his phone's like not bad? It's because he doesn't just hold it up like a normal person when it's on speaker.
Yeah.
He like throws it at his feet and then covers it with a blanket so that I can't hear a word he's saying.
He's like in a
He puts it
fastball,
in his
yeah.
pocket on speakerphone.
Yeah, it's like funny because at first old people suck at technology to where they'd put it on speaker and then be screaming
eating it.
into the phone, like eating it too close. But then there gets a point where like someone's like, you don't have to hold it that close. They're like, really? And then they just fucking throw it on the ground.
Throw it in the
Skipping
bucket.
rocks.
And then just nonchalant, just this is what it sounds like to talk to my dad on the phone. By the way, I'd just be talking like this. Yeah, I saw a few deer out there this weekend. It was pretty nice. You know. Can you even hear me?
Not I can, but not in the headphones.
This is what it's like talking to my dad.
His phone's in the fucking truck bed.
And then what happens is I have to 8 times say, I can't hear you. I can't understand what you're saying. Then he gets mad at me for not being able to hear him.
Right. Yeah.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, because you got a phone call from him. You thought he was saying sprinkler, but he was saying
Yeah, you were there for that. I was like, Dad, are you saying what? What was he saying?
sprinter. The van,
Yeah, because he was asking about our Sprinter van. He's like, you got the sprinkler? And I'm like,
Sprinkler.
yeah, I literally said like, oh yeah, I got the sprinklers blowing out. It's getting cold out. Yeah. And he's like, no. And then it was like, I can't, what are you saying? Sprinkler? Yeah. The fire department came by and checked our sprinkler system in the office. Why are you asking me about this?
So
We had sprinkle cookies the other day.
Sprinter. And then he does the,
So how did you discover that he had his phone a mile away from him?
because
last
he was in the car with me talking to my mother on the phone and he just literally put it on his knee.
The microphone
He
facing
didn't have
away.
his hand on it. He just held it down he just put it on his knee.
No hands.
No hands.
I just was like,
Did you stop him?
props to him for being super chill and relaxed with technology.
Yeah.
You just gotta hold it up a little bit.
Or if you got
He's
like
gonna be so mad at me for this.
you got- if you
Dad,
got-
I told you I love you and I'm sorry, but I gotta address it.
If you got a pocket tee, the pocket tee upside
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
pocket
that
tees-
works.
And I couldn't address this with him on the phone because we would never get the point across.
Yeah, you'd never get to the bottom of it.
I would never know what he was said.
No,
So,
I understand. You should just-
this is the medium. I have to do it, Dad.
Why,
I'm
are you
sorry.
talking about
no.
a sprinkler phone?
Here you go. Here you go. You got to FaceTime him so you can read his lips.
Oh God, doesn't have an iPhone. Can't FaceTime him.
yeah.
Classic old guy.
Yeah.
Phone.
Yeah.
God.
It's unbelievable.
Tyler, what do you got?
I think we need to get rid of as a society mail. I'm so sick of mail.
You got that
I don't
on
need.
Google.
No, I did not.
I always did.
Why?
Continue
kidding.
on. Ryan loves to derail any
He does.
conversation that
yes,
we have.
specifically mine. We don't need all the paper mail anymore. The amount of credit cards that I'm pre-approved for, according to my fucking mail, I could have a line of credit for $1 million.
Yeah, because they know that you're not going to pay your credit card, so they'll make money off you.
Yeah, well, they know that.
So you just signal to everyone here listening to this podcast that you have credit card debt.
no, I don't because I don't. And they all. And they all send a fake credit card in there with your name on it, like try to get you all hyped up for it. I get one a week.
You cut those up when you get them before you throw them away?
No,
I
they're
cut them up
fake.
because are they?
The number says
They're fake.
The number literally just says zeros on the bottom.
Mine don't say it. Mine are actual, like, it's an actual credit card.
No, that's such a lie.
You know.
That is a bold-faced lie.
It's a, okay, and I'm not.
No, that is.
Okay,
That's
okay,
just-
yeah, no,
You don't know.
yeah, I don't know, but I assumed they were real, so I always, I always cut them up because I'm worried that if they get.
Hold on.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
tell me, you've been taking spam mail with a fake credit card in there and cutting up the fake credit card because you think someone's gonna steal your fake credit card information.
Yeah, just one cut down the middle.
Such
It
a
doesn't
waste
take
of
that much time. Also, the garbage is right above the right below the junk drawer, which is where the scissors
You should
are
have a
at.
shredder on your. Yeah.
Right. Next time you get one, take a closer look at the card.
I will. I never look at them. I
Yeah,
just
you
assume
look at 'em.
if I wanted to activate that sumbitch right away, I could.
No.
Okay.
There's a whole host of hoops you gotta jump through.
Okay. Okay.
And I
Never jump through a whole host of hoops.
What's the?
Last thing I want to do is jump through a whole host of hoops.
I also want to take down any chance of Jerrod's airmail system ever becoming a thing.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yeah, yeah. I want to bury that.
Okay, but okay.
Big
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Here we
oh,
go.
oh.
What do you hate more? Regular mail or email?
Regular.
Regular mail.
I hate email more than anything on the
I
planet.
have seen your inbox. The red bubble above your inbox, it's atrocious.
I just had to go onto my phone settings and just turn the red bubble off.
yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I got about 14,000 on Reds.
Yeah.
But I would much rather throw away a piece of physical mail than look at another email coming into my email inbox.
A lot easier to declutter the physical paper.
Yeah, it's satisfying. You actually get to throw it away.
Well, because the red bubble holds a lot of mental space.
I wish that there was some sort of artificial intelligence that could just know all of the emails I don't really fucking want and just delete them all.
Well, like
Because I can't delete them all because there's email
Yeah.
conversations I need for business purposes. But
Here's what you
I don't
can do.
want to go through 8,000 emails and delete some of them.
Yeah, you could unsubscribe to those spam.
I think
emails.
unsubscribing to something is more satisfying than throwing the letter
yeah,
away.
but sometimes the
It's
only
like you are dead to me now. You can't send shit.
no, but sometimes these companies will send multiple emails from different categories of their website. So you unsubscribe from one, but you don't unsubscribe from the others.
Yeah, but I love just unsubscribing to all of them.
Me too. Did 2 today actually.
Power trip, yeah.
2 of them today.
Also,
No wonder
Miles,
you guys don't get anything done. All you're doing is unsubscribing to emails all day.
Decluttering.
well, we don't get as many as you because we unsubscribed right away.
Yeah, that way we can get to the important stuff quicker.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Also,
Got me
Miles,
there.
you can take things.
That was a whole host of hoops I had to jump through there.
we navigated the whole host of hoops.
Yeah.
You can also do exactly what you said, but you got to get ahead of it before it gets too far. You can mark things as spam.
I don't even know where that button
Or
is.
what you could do is click the very top and it highlights everything and then just go mark as red. Done.
Done.
Why can't I just mark all as red?
You can.
You can.
No, you can only do 50 at a time.
Oh, you can only do one page at a time?
on Gmail, yeah.
Gotcha.
So you get
That's
a
an issue.
super tall monitor that shows more
Yeah.
than 50 emails.
Yeah. Show all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I would much rather get a spam piece of mail. Because you don't get it as much anymore. It's now become a novelty. It's like fun to get mail
Yeah, your
now.
name's on it. It's kind of.
I don't know. I don't
Oh, how'd they get my name automated on there like that? That's really cool.
I still get my life insurance statements by mail, and every time I look at
Yeah.
the back when I open it, it's like, here's how you can go to paperless invoicing or whatever the fuck they call it.
Garbage.
And I'm garbage.
Yeah.
One cut right down the middle so people can't see my policy number. Because if someone gets their hands on that, they're going to be rich.
But only if you die.
No, that's your domain name.
Is that your life
portfolio.
insurance you said or your health insurance?
My life insurance.
Yeah.
Wow, they come after me. My address is on there.
Good point though. You could be a subject for murder.
For a hit, yeah.
They quickly change the beneficiary to themselves by hacking into the mainframe, then murder you, get all the money.
Yeah. So I cut everything in half.
That's smart. I'm gonna start cutting everything just in half.
Yeah. Credit
Because
cards
they couldn't
especially.
take both sides and just put it back together and go.
Well, odds are they'll end up in different places at the
Smart. Have
compost.
2 garbage bags.
Yep.
Oh,
One goes in the recycle, one goes in the garbage. They're right next to each other anyway.
So you only recycle half the time, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay.
That's 50% more
Smart.
than some people.
Do the same thing with cans, so that the recycle people don't think you drink as much as you do.
yeah. So they
Yeah.
can't get your DNA.
They can only get 50%.
They might get
of
cut
it.
though.
Yeah.
They might get cut by the can. I don't want anybody getting hurt here.
Oh, you're actually cutting the can? I just meant one can goes here, one can goes
Oh no,
there.
I was gonna cut that can in half. Just
didn't know
equal
you-
opportunity.
So you know, like people who like playing with fire, like pyrotechnics or pyros, right? What is
Yep.
like someone who loves just cutting shit in half?
It's pyromaniac, so they would be like,
Yeah, probably like a
Pyromania, not technic.
yeah,
like a lumberjack, maybe.
yeah. They like cutting shit.
Yeah, in half too.
Barber.
Yeah.
Barber cut shit in half.
Yeah.
Hair length.
Ryan's really a fucking barber. Just loves cutting
A
shit.
barber. Yeah. So
A senator for the people loves cutting taxes. Election
go.
day.
Okay.
Yeah. Good reference.
Wow, nice, Tyler. Jared, what do you got?
Mine is tipping. Not a big. I tip really.
No shit.
I tip well, but a lot of people don't tip well. So I think it was just like across the board, like
Wait,
flat line.
what was it?
Tipping?
You want to get rid of tipping
Yeah,
by making a built-in tip.
correct.
I could get on board with
Okay.
that.
You
Problem is people are still going to tip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the public pressure of tipping.
Yeah, we're the only country that has this.
Yeah,
So-
Most places have a built-in tip. They are offended if you try to tip them.
right.
What's
I
crazy
could
now?
get on board with that if that's how it works, but I think we're too far gone.
I
Yeah,
think so too.
because everywhere else they pay all the people that are being tipped a lot more.
Right. What I get confused about is fast food restaurants now ask for tip.
Yeah.
And coffee shops ask for tip. I don't know when to tip and when not. I feel like if someone is physically serving me something that I bought, then I will tip. If they're not, then I think I'm out.
Every
Usually
time
out.
I still just click the lowest tip in those situations. Because the Midwest,
I
and
don't
you
know if
can't
I'd
not.
publicly admit that, Tyler.
Like, so you go to Subway, you're tipping 10% on a sub.
Yep.
Imagine how much money
I don't
you've
think
lost.
that Subway's not doing that.
Yeah, when they spin
Yes,
the
they are.
thing around.
Yeah. Subway is
Suppose I
asking.
haven't been to a
Dude.
restaurant in a while. I'm a pretty big fucking DoorDash
On-
guy.
on
but
restaurants like
I
that.
do tip on DoorDash.
Yeah, you
Right.
tip on
Yep.
DoorDash, and that's fine. 'cause
But
someone is
here's the
serving you
biggest
that
tip
food.
though. Brothers DoorDash driver, if you don't tip, they won't pick up your shit. If you choose no tip, they won't pick it up.
They'll let someone else do it. Yeah, I always tip.
All I care about, I like to tip. I feel like it's a little like shot of good karma in my mind. If you tipped well, it's a good shot of karma in your arm, and you can go about the rest of your day feeling good. Always tip your bartender. So I got to deal with your drunk ass by the end of the night. So
I always tip my barber well too, because he gets me right.
I'll tip like certain service, but like if I go to
well,
like
you're a fellow barber guy. You're a big
Correct.
scissors guy, so you can appreciate the
cut
art of
shit.
scissoring.
Yes,
Ryan, you do a lot of
Really?
scissoring?
really,
Do you?
really,
Do you?
scissoring,
Have you?
couple.
Scissor me, Timber. What were you gonna say, Tyler?
I don't remember.
Okay, Jerrod,
Tipping.
I can get on board with if there's a built-in tip, and then we just across the board as a society don't tip anymore.
Right.
But
And
if
they have to pay the
anyone's
people
not on
more.
the same page, it's gonna be a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah, I think that.
There's gonna be a whole host of hoops to jump through.
Yeah, the horses are in the barn on this one.
Yeah. The cat's no longer in the bag.
Right.
You ever try to put a cat back in a bag?
The raccoon is no longer in the dumpster.
Like
Yeah.
once you drop the ball,
The
you
shit
can't
is out
drop
of
it
your
again.
ass.
The shit is out of the hole.
What do you say?
When you drop the ball, you can't drop it again. It's already dropped.
Yeah.
It's a phrase. You drop the ball.
But you
on
can
that
pick
one.
the ball back up and then drop it again.
Yeah, but now it's a completely different set of downs.
It's a completely different set of droppings.
What was the lateral pass?
Because once the ball's in your court, you can't get it back.
It's not in my court. It's in your court now.
I know, and you can't get it back until I put it back in your court.
Right.
So
The ball's in my court.
Honestly, though, I think it doesn't really matter as long as the jury is not in there. The jury's just out.
That is true.
Yep.
fuck, I was trying to follow.
I was trying to think too.
I couldn't think of anything. I was thinking about some with a roundabout. Fuck, no matter how this all goes on, you guys want to see how many laps we can do?
No, I just genuinely think we need to pump the brakes right now. So,
All right, Tyler, you're way too dialed in right now. We're gonna take a break. All right,
pump them.
we're gonna fucking pump the brakes right now. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back, guys. It was big deer hunting opener in Minnesota, North Dakota. What is there any other states recently?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm sure.
With you, that's what we know.
Yep.
So, none of us were able to even use our Mossberg rifles, but your grandfather.
Grandpa Dave drops a doe.
And how long has he had his Mossberg, you think?
100 years.
And how straight is that barrel still?
It's so straight.
That is what you're getting when you buy a Mossberg. You're getting the straight barrel guarantee for at least 100 years.
Yeah. He even slammed.
And what did you say?
I think he even slammed it in his car door and it's still straight.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the type of quality you're getting with a Mossberg. Now, Mossberg's probably not going to back up the guarantee that I just gave you guys, but I will personally guarantee maybe everyone's barrel. If it's not straight, send it to me. I'll get you a straight barrel.
Straight up a guarantee.
Well, it's also
it's a straight.
yeah.
It's a straight barrel. I'm gonna shoot to you a straight barrel here. It's a guarantee by me. Mossberg, we haven't run this by him yet, but I think maybe if you got it'll be a straight barrel for.
100
Do I want to say life?
I think
lifetime warrant.
Century?
Lifetime straight barrel guarantee.
I mean, think of the ROI. Less straight barrel, less shells.
All I know
more
is-
money
Yeah.
in your
All I
pocket.
know is you can take that to the gun safe.
All I know is if you buy yourself a Mossberg, you're only going to need to buy one shell a year.
One shell a year.
One shell a year, and you're
3
only
if you're pheasant hunting.
Yeah.
you're
Limit 3.
got it. One shell a year, one gun a lifetime. Unless you want more, you should probably buy more because whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you need one gun for each type of hunting.
Yeah. Or in each day of the week.
Yeah.
But other than that, straightest barrels in America. Straightest barrels in the fucking world.
Ever.
Galaxy?
Yeah, I think the straightest
Yeah.
barrels in the
You?
solar system.
Oh.
Wait, which is bigger, solar system or
Galaxy.
Fuck, you should win solar system.
I didn't mean to.
All right, but seriously, Ryan's got the hat on. Go to mossberg.com, get yourself a straight barrel rifle. I mean, where else are you going to find straight barrels like that?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Not a single place in this galaxy. And your grandpa, Dave, he's old.
He's old.
And if he can still get the job done, that's how you know that's a good
It
firearm.
was a poke, too.
Poked it.
180 yards.
Damn.
Oh, man.
You're not getting that with other
Yeah.
brands. You're not getting old people that are able to still poke
Yep.
because usually you need medication for that. Correct. Not with the Mossberg. And that is the straight barrel guarantee.
Hell yeah.
So go to mossberg.com, get yourself a straight barrel. Guarantee it. Ryan.
Go on.
Holiday season's right around the corner. You know what's the best place to go during the holiday season?
Probably a holiday itself.
It's in the fucking name, ladies and gentlemen. Gift cards.
Huge.
Gotta do it. I mean, this is gift card season.
Do you know what everyone needs, Miles?
A car
gift
wash.
card.
Gas. You know what gift cards can buy?
Gas.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe only a gallon or so.
Why don't we
but
just call them gas cards?
What?
What else
Do they have those?
Yep.
Get a gas card.
Yeah, but then
Not
you
to
can't
be
get a car
confused
wash
with a
and-
different kind of card.
You know what I got at Holiday the other day?
What, Tyler?
My rifle tag.
Oh, did
Bought my
you?
tag at Holiday.
I can't do that in North Dakota.
That's some, not necessarily all.
Not all.
locations,
a
but
lot.
pretty cool that some
Yeah,
locations you can
yeah.
get your tag at
also
and pick up a gas card.
Powie Ball To Billy.
To Billy.
yeah.
Go to the Holly.
Don't be
Get
an
a
enemy
2 Billy.
with a billionaire.
No matter how this goes down, guys, you want to make a Holly run and get a 2 Billy.
2 Billy Powyball Ticky.
Yeah. And we'll whistle through the car wash.
Yeah.
Imagine if one of us won a $2 billion Powerball. We'd have to still do the podcast.
I was just gonna say, would the person that won it
We could
continue to do the pod?
We would just do the podcast from our jet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
We would just go into the airspace above Fargo and just circle till we were done with the podcast and land.
That's all we would do is just podcast.
I'm going. Let's go to international airspace. So we can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Space.
Strahan.
Yeah.
Just do
Yeah.
the Strahan.
Yeah, get up at
Strahan
6 a.m.
Boom. That's what we do. Go to holiday. You can go to space like Strahan.
No guarantees.
Must be 21 year older.
They probably paid for that rocket fuel with a gas card.
Yep. Pay for the jet fuel with the gas card. You're
Yeah.
good to go.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Cool.
Jerrod,
Yeah.
what do we got going on today?
Things we're too old for.
Things that we are too old for.
oof.
Ryan,
Why make me go first?
Tyler,
Okay,
Ryan, what are you too old for?
I'm too old to be going to public swimming pools. Now, my kid's not old enough for me to
Yeah.
be bringing him a public swimming pool yet.
I was just gonna say your tune's about to change.
And even if it's like a niece, well, I don't even have any nieces or nephews, but even if I did, I still feel like I don't know. I don't need to be going to public swimming pools with screaming kids running around.
Well, I actually had experience like this recently. I had a buddy who was like, "Oh, the golf course has got a pool. Do you ever go hang out at the pool?" And I was trying not to be a dick, but I was like that would be creepy.
Yeah.
It's creepy if you are an adult and you're over the age of 22
Yep.
and you were at a public pool without kids. That's
Yeah.
creepy.
I would agree. Water parks is in the same. It's in the same
Yeah,
vicinity as-
you got to have kids or you got to be young.
Same church, same pew.
I will give hotel pools a pass, especially if they have a hot tub.
Hot tub.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yep.
Hot tub's a different story. Hot tubs are for adults,
Yeah.
not kids or pregnant women.
And the worst part about
Yes.
No splashing.
No.
the worst part about this interaction I had about it is he didn't get that it was maybe a little creepy. So then cuz at first I kind of laughed and he didn't laugh.
Yeah, okay.
And then I was like, "Oh god."
And you're like, how am I gonna navigate this?
I was like, I just golf, I don't know. And it was so uncomfortable.
Well, and it's also like, I mean, if you're like in the 3 foot, if you're in the 3 foot section of the pool and you're kind of like swimming around and shit, like, what are you supposed to be looking at? Like he's,
So my question is, unless you're on vacation though.
with kids.
No, well,
You think vacation's okay? I would say public swim, like in the middle of a city.
if you are in
where-
a city that you live in,
yes,
public pools are no go.
I would agree. Go
I
to
think-
the lake. Just maybe like go to a lake close or something. Hit the public beach. The public beach at the lake is way more acceptable than the public swimming pool.
I would agree with that.
I don't know why.
Me either. I think it's because outdoors.
Open
there's-
air.
Yeah, there's no fences.
Yeah, you got to be on vacation to be going to public pools
Agreed.
because
Well, and if you're on vacation, you're probably staying at a resort with a pool at the resort.
So it's a private pool.
Yeah.
kind of like a hotel. Yeah, private
yeah,
pool.
that's
yeah.
actually a great point.
yeah, private pool.
Yes, all the pools that I go to on vacation are technically private
Yeah,
pools.
because you're not going to Mexico and then finding the neighborhood public pool to go to.
No,
I'm sure it's great though. Hey, let's
Kids-
not, guys. Let's not
anywhere.
assume anything. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure that there's someone keeping it clean, keeping the chlorine levels good.
yeah. It just the thought of going to a public swimming pool makes me kind of like
It's spot on, Ryan. You were right.
yeah.
All right, I'll go next.
Miles, what are you too old for?
I'm way too old to be going to a trampoline park.
I just wrote quit doing this. I just wrote trampolines, period, even with kids.
Okay. You think trampolines
No.
You think private trampolines are not okay?
I think private trampolines are okay. That's the one time it
I
is
agree.
okay.
I agree.
too old for that shit.
And I've never been to a trampoline park, but things that I've heard, you got to put on special fucking socks.
Yep.
You got to jump around with a bunch of other screaming children.
Yep.
You got to sweat
So
A lot. So
because you got to jump.
Yep.
Because you feel like you need to get your money's worth,
Yep.
correct?
So I've been.
me too.
And
You were way too old for
way
it.
too old. I was the oldest person there. I'll typically hit the basketball hoop section to where I can do like and one trick shots, shit like that.
Is it kind of cool to like show
That's-
off to the kids?
That's kinda sick.
Did he just do a double between the legs, triple McFlipsty?
That is sick. However, when you were in the dodgeball,
That was legitness.
That's legit.
when you're in the dodgeball park and that rope connects and closes things off, dodgeball go.
It is
and you're
game
in
on.
on things with a bunch of 8 to 12-year-olds. You can't leave,
Dude, that's kind of fun.
but yes, it's fun. But is it okay? No.
Now, that is maybe the one time. You see, for me, you're playing a sport, right? I'm going to try and miss these kids because it would be mean to hit them.
Yeah.
But if one of my fucking laser rocket fastballs were to make connections with some bratty 8-year-old kid, what can you do? They signed the waiver.
The benefit.
Fair game
Yeah,
up to the
yeah.
waiver.
But that's better, right? But just thinking about going to the trampoline park and just fucking bouncing
By yourself.
for leisure,
Have you
right?
been?
Your fucking boobies are up and down. Your balls are slapping against stuff. Your knees hurt.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
like your fucking cheeks are going up in your eyes. Like
You're sore, man.
your lower back is shot after 4 jumps.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this.
Eventually, you just.
So I'm the opposite.
Wait, what were we gonna do again?
I'm getting too old for this shit. I tried to do it earlier.
Here we go. I forgot.
Yeah.
You're fucking jumping around. Your back hurts. All this. All you gotta think to yourself is, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Nice.
That's good, guys.
I'm completely flipped. I've been to the trampoline park.
I
with
see
my
what you
kids.
did there.
Yep.
There you go.
The trampoline park's way more fun than just a regular private trampoline. There's way more shit to do. When you go to
for young kids.
Yeah, but you're with your kids. It's more fun for dad to be able to have a bunch of things to jump over, basketball hoops. The dodgeball is actually kind of fun. But then when you're just on a trampoline, you're just doing the jumping. It's
There's a lot of launching your kids into the atmosphere with a double jump.
Double
which is
bounce.
kinda
A
sick.
double bounce.
Yeah.
you can do that at the trampoline park.
No, it's not the same.
You could also launch some other shitty kids.
I'm also one of the only kids. When I've been there, I'm the only guy who can jump. I'm the only guy who can
You're
jump
too
to
young.
top shelf on the Mega Tramp. So
I didn't do the
That
Mega
is-
Tramp. Kids
time
too
out.
young.
That is sick.
I
That's
know.
so fucking sick, Ryan.
I know. Couple things that I do enjoy about the trampoline park. Number one, the food. It's pizza and it is pretzels and nachos. It's concession
yes.
food.
Time out. Are trampoline parks the new skate parks? Like in the sense of
Kind of.
sorry. Are trampoline parks the new roller rinks?
Yes.
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 I would 100%
Yep.
agree with that. They
I
have.
can't think of anything less I want to do than go fucking roller skate in a circle.
I've been.
They do a like an after hours thing at the trampoline park where they like turn the lights off and it's all glow shit.
It's topless jumping. Or
Topless jumping night.
guys are
Topless Tuesday.
Yeah. Dudes are bottomless, chicks are topless, shirt cocking.
Hell yeah.
You had to buy a special
So
shirt
much
though.
floppage in all departments.
A lot of disinfecting.
Yeah. Don't even need the AC with the windmills going on in there.
Now, hey, you're a strip club owner. Trampoline park night. You do a little collaboration.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's just a tiny little mini trampoline.
You know,
on the
if you want to go to the
No
strip,
touching.
yeah,
next to
you
the
want to go to the
pole.
strip club. Hey, but I'd like to jump around with some strippers.
I'd like to play some dodgeball. You know, I'd like to maybe play a quick 3-on-3 game.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, what if I happen to take a charge? I happen to take a charge, you know?
Yeah.
Imagine how many creepy people would show up to that trampoline park.
yeah, that would be tough. I mean, you have to make the buy-in fee like enough to where.
Yeah, you're gonna need some higher end clients. Yeah.
A lot of weight.
But also, some of those guys are the creepiest dudes out there. So.
Yeah, you definitely would need like a 2-hour buffer between when the last kid left till the creepy dude shows
And
up.
then they have private bounces on one of the tracks in the corner.
You want a private bounce?
And they have a featured jumper over there.
Ryan, what featured jumper would you want to see?
Probably Paige Brannick.
Oh yeah,
Mystic.
Probably
cinnamon
probably
from my
har-
bachelor
Yeah,
potty.
cinnamon.
Probably Harley.
The bachelor we should add your bachelor potty at a trampoline park. That would
should
have
have.
strippers.
Lit,
Would have been
dude.
great audio.
Yeah.
I love how much we talk about strippers in this podcast. And when was the last time any of us saw a stripper?
Like 2 years ago.
Never.
Yeah.
Longer than
last-
that for me.
Last time I went was with Ryan.
I've never been to one.
Other Ryan.
I've literally never been to one.
You're right. Yeah, it was my other friend Ryan that I do a golf podcast with.
You have 2 golf podcasts?
Yeah.
We'll have to talk later.
The food, though.
At the trampoline stripper club?
Concession food
Concession
is great.
Slushies, pretzels, nachos,
Hot dogs.
Brings a whole new
Hot
name to
dogs.
stripper tramp club.
glizzies. Yeah. Yeah. Grease missiles.
You don't want a tramp stamp in this situation.
No, but you need a tramp stamp to even get in. They got to do it on your hand. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. They don't do it on your.
That's
They don't do it in the back of your wrist. They do it
yeah.
on
They,
your lower back.
yeah. They have like a huge because every tramp stand's like an oval shape, right? Like they're not squares.
No, they're usually elongated.
But it's like a circle. It's just like the Ford logo, you know.
Yeah.
But it's in the shape of, and then something's inside of that.
Or a
They
butterfly.
just have a big, or a butterfly.
Yeah, or a caterpillar, pre-butterfly.
And they just, all right, sir, that'll be a $15 coverage charge. Here you go. Okay. I need you to untuck that shirt for me, all right?
Hike it up.
It might hurt a little bit, a little pinch. Right on the lower back.
They do it like a brand.
Enjoy your tramp stamp. Enjoy your tramps.
Trampolines.
Trampolines.
Oh,
Enjoy your
God.
trips.
It's a great way for everyone to stay healthy and active
Yeah.
and support local small business.
You imagine everyone have to have sippy cups because you're jumping with your
Yeah,
drink.
great way to support.
Liquor everywhere.
Great way to support local entrepreneurs.
Support your local nursing major. I mean, entrepreneurs.
They're local entrepreneurs. They're business.
I'm thinking this. I don't want to say it, but $1 billion idea.
However, if we outlaw tipping like Jerrod says, then we have no.
Then how do we know which trampoline to jump on?
Correct.
Oh yeah, how would the tipping work?
We have no. They work off. These entrepreneurs work off tips, Jerrod.
It might be a bigger door fee at the door.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
$100.
Yeah. We charge more for private jumping or what did we call it? Private bouncing.
Yeah.
Do you want a private bounce?
Yeah, the private bounce.
Yeah.
Does anybody want a private bounce?
You just charge more for that.
Yeah. You get in there, you fucking double bouncer. Gotcha.
You get out, you're like, oh, you guys should have seen it.
I hate that voice you just did. I hated that.
You get in the corner, you just double bouncer right away.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, tipping. I don't know. It could. Well, no. Here we go. It's like one of those games that you do where it's like the wind tunnel and there's cash flying everywhere.
Yeah. They're just cash flying in the entire 20,000 square foot.
Yeah, it's just You just literally just walk up and you're like, all right, I'm going to put this stack of ones in here and just shoots it and it's spinning.
That's
and
a
while
good
you're
idea.
jumping, you have to try and grab the $1 bills.
Yeah, AC's cranked.
Yeah.
Yeah, AC has to be cranked.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of sweating. Plus, the tramp stamp's gonna like sweat off.
I know.
Lower
I
back.
gotta keep.
Not if it's a
cool.
brand.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. You're the only one that's on board with the brand.
Well, that's a lifetime stamp.
Well, that's for lifetime members.
Yeah.
Yeah. What day of the week we thinking? Tuesdays?
I'm thinking Saturday.
I think maybe the
Well, no,
second
because
Thursday in
that's where all
November.
the kids want to come jump.
Sure.
Gotta remember,
It's gotta
this is
be
a
a school night.
secondary market here.
Yeah, kind of like a golf course. Like men's nights usually on like Tuesdays or Thursdays.
Yeah, we gotta go Tuesday. Goes really well with Topless Tuesday.
yeah.
You imagine taking your kids to a trampoline park that on Tuesdays they shut down for Topless Tuesday.
You're just like you're in town for like a work convention or something. You bring your family with. And you're like, yeah, let's hit the trampoline park.
There's a bouncer
Tuesday.
outside the trampoline park. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Come on here. Well, okay, $15. Well, that's not too bad. All right, kids, like get your
no,
socks
they
on.
actually do let kids in, but they don't get them going to the trampoline park. They just have like a side room with those little exercise trampolines. There's
the
just one
little
person
one.
watching the kids while all the adults go jump, and they just get to just do like a little tiny
Yeah.
jumps on these things.
Dad's like, yeah, I'm gonna extend vacation another week. I'm gonna extend it through next Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's next week.
Great idea.
But hey, I'm getting too old for this shit. Tyler, what are you getting too old for?
I am getting too old for pub crawls. I know it's off brand, but I'm getting too old for them.
No, I was gonna say we did that video a couple years ago.
Yep.
We were on the verge
Mm-hmm.
of getting too old for pub crawls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm more of a pub sit guy.
I would just, much rather find one pub.
I'd
and
rather
sit.
just find a trampoline park.
Yeah.
Probably on a Tuesday.
No, I mean crawling sounds so tiring.
It's like, why do I gotta go to 6
I'm
different
gonna be
bars
honest.
when one's great?
I'm entering the phase that I'd rather drink in someone's shop or garage than go to the pub crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather crawl from one shop to the next.
Yeah, I would.
A shop crawl. Is that the next stage in our evolution?
Are we big shop calls? Are we big shop crawl guys?
Do any of us have shops?
I have a shop.
Have a garage.
Yeah.
I do not.
We'll do a garage / shop crawl.
I'm in.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
But we
Same
all need to
church.
live in the same neighborhood so that we don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All right. I'll talk to my neighbors.
Sprinter van. DD. Jake.
Yeah, Jake.
Dead to rights.
Dead to rights, Jake. Jake dead to rights.
Dead to rights, keys weren't in the ignition.
You know how fast he'd lose the keys on us?
Immediately.
But yeah.
I actually kind of like that, dude.
Pub crawls? I'm getting too old for this shit.
I had beer in my mouth.
I just missed it.
All right, Jerrod, what do you got?
We talked about this one before. Skipping.
like the physical. You're right.
Yeah.
I just was not
I
expecting
would
that.
like to put in pogo sticking in there.
Yeah.
I would like to put in hopscotch in there.
Jump rope.
Scotch is a bad one.
Yeah.
What about Foursquare?
Foursquare's tight, dude.
Okay. Time out. Before we get into that,
Okay.
skipping? I'm getting too old for that shit. Foursquare, I think, could be the next pickleball.
Ooh.
Foursquare it's in desperate need of a
Foursquare
comeback.
is kind of like Spikeball.
Foursquare needs a rebrand is what
Yeah.
it needs. You know? We need to spice it up a little bit. It's a little too playground vibes.
Yeah.
But in reality, all the like special fun little rules and shit you get to make up with it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty fun.
It's lit.
You know, also way less moving than pickleball.
Yeah, you do.
Even though pickleball is the sport of the future, right? All these fucking billionaires are buying teams.
Yeah.
The team's got to cost like 10 grand, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You pay for uniform.
everyone's like, oh my God, Mark Cuban bought a pickleball team. And you're like, well, that cost him like like $500.
Well, I imagine it's like Little League Baseball. You buy the jerseys, it's your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. You're
Yeah.
buying paddles,
Except
jerseys, and
pickleball,
balls.
you're buying 2 jerseys.
Yeah. You may put a home court up, maybe a new facility. That's probably another like 25 grand. But even then, you're in 25.5 grand.
All you need is some nets and some paint. You can do it anywhere.
Don't get me wrong. Pickleball, cool sport. Dig it. Think that a lot more people are going to be doing it. All right. And I want to get on the right side of history here. I'm on board.
Buying a team.
But buying a fucking team, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not that crazy.
It'd be like buying a football team in the 1902, you know?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Be like, okay, yeah. So we got a bunch of drunks that are beating their heads together.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
buying
like they just got a bunch of homeless people, put leather helmets on them, and just put them on a field and say, go hit each other.
Yeah.
Well, they were all like factory workers.
Yeah.
They're just like, after work, we'll go to this game.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like buying a USFL team.
I think that costs a little bit more, actually. That was kind of that was much further down the road.
I know it was a joke.
Okay. You'd say buying a USFL team's a good move? Michigan Panthers,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah. Michigan Panthers. Yeah.
I don't know their attendance this year. I can't hate on the USFL. I'm a big Panthers guy. You guys know that about me.
Sure.
Ride or die.
Yeah, ride or die since the get.
So, Jerrod,
Since the jump.
you don't like skipping to grocery stores or anything?
No, I'm too old for it.
Do we want to stick with the Foursquare discussion? Or you guys?
I mean,
in
I
on
love Foursquare. It was my favorite
Yeah.
recess game.
I used to fuck with Foursquare.
Yeah.
The worst though is when the one kid got to be the king,
Uh-huh.
and he would just let everyone know that he was the king.
Yeah.
But he was good enough to stay as the king for the whole recess. And
Yeah.
you just couldn't take him down. It was frustrating as hell.
Did you guys ever play tetherball?
I never. We didn't have one at recess, but I have played it.
All I think about tetherball is Napoleon Dynamite.
I know. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That fucking song playing in the background.
Yeah. So my neighbors have a tetherball in their backyard for their dog because he like jumps up and grabs the ball. So I was letting the dog out one day and I just, wanted to hit the tetherball around a little bit. I was Napoleon Dynamiting that thing like crazy. It's tough, dude. You got to lead that thing. You got to lead that with the forehand.
So the move is like you want to get it above your opponent's head, right? So they don't have a chance.
That song.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
I caught you a delicious bass.
Hello. Would you like
Throwback.
to look like this.
Throwback to the Ice House
But yeah,
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Foursquare would be kind of fun to play drunk too.
That would be.
Everyone's falling over. Safe. You don't
Yeah.
need much area. It's at a 4x4 square.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Foursquare?
I think they call it Foursquare because it's like baseball. It's a game with a ball and bases, and this is just a game with 4 squares.
I think we should have a Foursquare tournament in the office.
That'd be fun.
I mean, we
That
have
would
the-
be fun.
Yeah.
I got to remember all the rules.
I don't
though.
know how to
I don't-
determine a winner.
Do you remember like when everyone had to go in their like haunches? Did you guys ever do shit like that?
Like, yeah,
Like,
go on
something
your
would
knees.
happen, or like and then everyone would have to like get small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
No.
you remember that?
Yeah,
No.
there was like weird rules that you would add on to it. Like the king got to choose the rule.
Well, it depended on what happened. Yeah.
Because like we did a poison too. So like if someone called poison and then you actually returned it, you're out.
Yeah. Shit
Yeah.
like that was
Yeah.
great.
Interesting. Kind of like Simon Says. Almost.
It's
little
like,
bit. Yeah,
we
you'd
should
be
make it a
ready to
drinking
go.
game.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Foursquare drinking game would be actually pretty fun.
I've been getting.
Way better than fucking Spikeball.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So much running.
I got to be the one to throw my hand up and say,
do it.
Spikeball's getting a little big for their bridges over there.
ESPN.
Who's buying this?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah. Hold on. Spikeball? I'm getting too old for that shit.
That was a bad one.
A second. Spikeball? I'm getting too old for that shit. Come on, guys.
Is it that or this?
I think it depends on the context.
know. Who's the king?
No, hey, something I'm getting too old for? Spikeball. Throw that shit in the garbage.
Well, the thing is, you can't.
What happened to lawn darts?
Yeah,
Now we
lawn
got to
darts are
run
fun.
around and sweat and dive and
Hurt our ribs?
I will.
I can
admit-
never find anyone who is good enough to play spike ball against.
oh my god.
Because I like it. You know what I mean?
No, I had in college. I will
I'm
admit,
so good at spikeball.
I loved spike ball when it came out.
I
And
know,
I had
because
6
you were
roommates.
young. Because
Yep.
you were young.
6 roommates, pretty
And-
even teams.
And
mix it up.
now I'm getting too old for that shit.
I said,
Jerrod, I'm just doing a the sound
That's a
when it
good
gets to
move.
that, and
That's
so
a good
it fits either way.
Well, the movie says this.
Regardless, Spikeball. The fact that they got on ESPN is just.
yeah, ESPN the Ocho.
We're not playing Foursquare. We're playing Spikeball. Come on.
Yeah, and every college has a team too. So it'd be like University of North Carolina versus Duke and Spikeball.
That's the biggest rivalry in
Club
sports.
team too.
Yeah.
These guys are walking around campus fucking.
It's all those games, right? I mean, slang. They just gotta. Hey, they walk up to the stripper trampoline park and they just pull the rope. Don't even make them get a tramp stamp.
They literally have to put life jackets on going into the tramp.
Yeah. Spikeball, collegiate spikeball players got to wear a life jacket to the
They
bar.
Collegiate
walk in wearing knee-high rubber boots.
Collegiate spikeball players have to take online classes because they can't go to class.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to take notes while you're fucking?
Yeah, they have
Wait, what was that? I can't hear over all the moaning.
Hold on, watch
Women
the-
that are just on me.
Watch me backspin this serve quick, though.
You realize, like you go to like a basketball or a volleyball game, they throw out those promo little like
yeah,
things.
those are spike balls.
Some fucking dipshit got one of those at a game and was like, this would be fun to kind of hit against,
Yeah.
just fucking hit against the ground.
No, it's a couple kids underneath the bleachers playing with those fucking volleyballs. They're like, we should make them in there.
It'd be college kids fucking.
No, they were playing Foursquare with it. Like, we should add a net
Yeah.
and get rid of the lines.
Yeah, is Foursquare were they the first spike
Yes,
ball?
yes, they were.
It's very
We did not
Information.
need to add the stupid ring. Keep it contained.
Also, keeping the tension on that thing is just like, it's maintenance. You don't need
do you
to
know how
it.
frustrating
it's the worst.
Do you know how frustrating it is for those collegiate spikeball players to even go in their online forms?
Got to respond to 3.
Time out. Are you Thad Bradford?
That Brad.
Are you Thad Bradford, the star spikeball player?
Their forms are literally just another porn
Like,
website.
dude, your dad was so good at Foursquare.
Yeah, man.
Legacy
Living
player.
on my dad's legacy.
God, spikeball sucks.
It hurts.
It doesn't feel good.
No.
You have to try so hard.
I played it at a bachelor party like 2 years ago. It was just a bunch of has-beens, and we played it like because we played it in college.
And how long did it last?
We played quite a bit, but we were fucking hurting.
Bags is the game of our generation.
There was much more bags played than spikeball, but we did it for old time's sake, and we are too old for that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do the thing.
You didn't do it. Spikeball, man.
I'm getting too old for that shit.
No, but really, spikeball I'm so out.
out on it.
We're too old to be running around.
When's the last time you played, Miles?
2000. How many falls ago was
22?
that? How many falls ago?
22. He just played it.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. They had to get one more game for the
Maybe
snow game.
0.5 falls ago? No, I'm kidding. That was maybe 6 or 7 falls ago.
Yeah.
That's a lot of falls ago.
It is. I've watched people do it, and I just think, all I think is, I'm getting too old for that shit. Ryan, you got anything else you're getting too old for?
I mean, just the classic, like drinking at the college bars.
Mm-hmm.
These are all honorable mentions on top of public swimming pools. So, because I was out for dinner this last weekend, and there was a couple people going to a bar downtown. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm getting too old for that shit.
No, I can't get in on that one. I like staying out late.
I know.
Yeah, but at college bars though,
Well,
I'd rather drink. I'd rather
college
drink.
bars. I'm getting too old for that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
saying.
I'd rather drink at a restaurant late night or like a bar restaurant
Dude,
versus
shutting
strict bar.
down a restaurant with liquor and booze and beers with the right people just fucking hits different.
Just slaps you in the face differently.
The amount of different hitting that happens at that you know what I mean?
I feel that. I feel that.
Conversation's great.
Yep.
That you just all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, they're cleaning
Fucking lights
tables
are on.
up.
Jesus, daylight
Lights are
savings
on.
time, extra hour.
That hits. That's good.
I'm gonna admit,
conversation.
I've never done this.
You got to get more friends. I mean,
Well,
that's
Just at the time in my life, I would have been doing it. I had kids.
well. I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Goes back to the whole babysitter thing.
Yeah.
You fucking guys just
Well,
get a
if-
16-year-old in the neighborhood to watch your kids.
if we had night care, it wouldn't be a problem.
I know.
I care.
Boom.
You were gone for that.
Bring your
episode.
kids to trampoline park, night care in the other room
on Tuesdays.
on Tuesdays.
Yeah, they'll never want to leave.
Yeah.
You get a couple 8-year-old boys, they become men when they leave that night.
Do you want your kids to, be searching inappropriate things on the internet, or you want to expose them early so that they know,
Mhm. Education is
early.
key.
The
Yeah.
more you try and deny them, the more they're going to want to do it. So I think it's just better to rip the Band-Aid off early.
Yeah.
We know it's a school night.
And they'll be
Yeah, they'll get them back in bed by like
Yeah.
10.
they'll be the cool kids at school too.
Trampoline, you can sleep on one.
They can
of
get
those.
first shift,
First shift.
Jimmy, I saw the fattest pair of tits last night when I was at the tram park with my dad.
With my dad.
Dude, Jimmy, my dad brought me to the trampoline park
No.
and I saw the fattest pair.
Nope. No, sir. I'm trying to think of anything else I'm getting too old for. I think I'm getting too old to have to deal with my fiance's friends' bullshit.
Other people's problems. You're too old for other people's problems.
Sorry.
Are you down with
Generalize it
OPP?
a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You guys you're married. You're in
Yep.
this longer. I'm learning still.
Yep.
I'm getting too old for other people's shit. We all got our own shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna even add on to this. I'm getting too old to pretend to even care about other people's shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At least I'm doing a little bit of the.
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Or no shit.
No shit.
My line is like, cool. Does that affect you?
Okay, let's try it out. Tyler, give me some shit that's going on in your life.
Specific. Well, so and so, like they're like
No, like real stuff. Like, give me something real here that's acceptable to talk about on the podcast.
most of them listen.
Yeah, talk about your kid or
The
something.
kid's been an asshole, you said.
Yeah. So like, my kid keeps dropping F-bombs at
no
me.
shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, but the no shit
Dude, that
invites.
is-
That's bonkers.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
like, and it's really become a problem at daycare as well. So you shit me.
Daycare? Wow. No shit.
Mhm.
That's
And
crazy.
At pickup the other night, I had heard all about it, and like, there's obviously laughing
Oh,
going on.
pickup.
But
That's so funny.
yeah,
I thought pickups were trucks, but
Wait, so he's dropping F-bombs at daycare?
he sure is.
okay, that's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
What?
Last night he was trying to open a bag of fruit snacks, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Dude, only dad can say that. That's bad."
Oh,
Sorry, he might be You Betcha Radiohead. I don't know.
Yeah.
God.
You do swear a lot
Dude,
on this
that-
podcast.
I know.
That's crazy.
That is bonkers, Tyler. Hey, Tyler's kid shit. I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, I will be in 16 years. I'll be too old for it. Once he turns 18, I'm done with it.
That's such a lie.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh, dude, I gotta tuck you in at college. You know, like, are you making friends? What's the food like at the dining center?
That'd be Becca.
No, that's gonna be you.
Have you joined the Spikeball team?
Oh my god, what's the
Hey, Dick.
Spikeball program
And I'll
like?
be like, "Hey, buddy."
Have you tried out yet, buddy? We've been practicing in the backyard for how many years now?
I'll be like, "Hey, Spikeball's where it's at. That's where you're gonna get girls, buddy. It's Spikeball and Trampoline parks.
Yeah.
Take it from your old man. Listen to You Betcha Radio episode 190, whatever we're on.
6.
196.
And what you're getting him as his going away present to college, and he's playing Spikeball, life jacket.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The biggest box of rubbers I can find. Here you go, kid. You're gonna need every one of these.
No, we'll figure it out by the time that kid is in college. Rubbers won't be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
We'll just be able to just like take like a little wafer thing and it's just,
Needs
it's
rubber
like
boots.
you can't get a girl pregnant for like 24 hours. That's what it'll be like by then.
You just take one every morning if you're in a Spikeball team.
In a Spikeball team, take your daily
No,
vitamin.
you literally have to take it for every meal.
Yeah, you just
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
He gets the call. He's
Wafer.
like, yeah, my dad gave me these vitamins. They're shaped in wafer form. They're like, those aren't
Those ain't
vitamins.
You make the starting Spikeball roster. You just instantly get prescribed the wafers.
It's
They have a
not
team
for-
doctor.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to take those maybe twice a day. But
Right when you wake up.
Wrap it twice, buddy.
yeah, but if you're hard for more than 4 hours, you're gonna want to call me because that could be bad.
It's not even a dick pill. It's just a contraceptive. Like, it's turned into a dick pill.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah, double purpose.
It's both. Because if you're
it's a
taking
side
it, you
effect.
know you're gonna fuck.
It's fast absorption too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an Alka-Seltzer. It just it absorbs it into your body.
You don't know anything about Alka-Seltzer.
No, I know that. You can see it when you dump it. You put it in the water, and it just like.
I know, but you don't know.
That's what it does in your gut.
Anything else you're getting too old for, Ryan?
I'm getting too old to stay up late. You know this about me.
I just can't get on board with that.
I know.
I'm a morning guy as well.
Yep. I've become even less of a morning guy now. I'm going to bed early and sleeping in. It's low T, guys.
What is life?
Must be tough working at a company that allows you to sleep in.
Well, I'm still here pretty
Wow.
early comparatively.
That's pretty nice.
Comparatively speaking.
I'm still one of the first 3 to 4 people here.
Sam, that's pretty fucking sweet that you got that gig going on.
Yeah.
Third one in, third one out.
Sure.
yeah. That's my motto, right in the middle, baby.
That's
If there
Ryan's
was-
motto at the trampoline park.
First one in, last one out.
No, you want to be third out. You don't want to be third in and then last out. Depending on the number, there could be several others in at the same time.
Okay.
You
This
guys,
is a high class establishment. What are you guys fucking talking about?
I didn't say anything.
Not you, them. What do you think this is? We have bouncers. We have things to,
It's legitimate business.
it's legitimate business. And everyone knows that every time you got to say that, that means that you're running a legitimate business.
We pay taxes.
I only do laundry for my clothes.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anything else. I mean, dressing up on Halloween, I'm getting too old for that shit.
You gotta do it right.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, dressing
You
up.
just don't. Yeah,
There's an
you,
On
do it-
Halloween.
you could do it right, or you could just not.
If
do it
you're
at all.
over the age of 22 years old,
What if you have kids?
Oh, for yourself. I'm
Does
saying
not
for
matter.
like dad. Yeah, I'm
No.
dressing up until they're like 6.
no.
Yep, I will.
I will
am
too.
getting
I will.
Too
Yep.
fucking old for that shit.
Yeah, I'll dress up next year.
Yeah. Yep. Until they're like 6 years old, I'm dressing up every year.
But
It's fun.
no, it's like. I think for me,
You've never
it's-
done it though.
No,
Yeah, you don't know.
You've never done
No,
it.
it's just like
I haven't either.
it feel.
You know how pumped my kid was to see me in a Ninja Turtle shirt?
He's not gonna remember Dick.
He will because there's
Photos,
pictures
yeah,
everywhere.
Phones now.
I
He'll be
know.
Like, oh, dad loves
Do you know
me.
how many photos I went through in my childhood that it's just me dressed up as a costume? My parents are behind the camera taking a photo of me and I'm fine.
Imagine how much more fun it would be to look at a photo and see
No,
your
I'd be
dad
like,
in a
Dad, that's
costume.
fucking creepy. What
No.
what are you doing?
You'd
Oh,
have
would
thought it was funny.
Would you?
What?
Would you say that? Or
Yeah.
would you want dad? What
I'd be
if?
like, God, that's just so out of character for my dad because my dad thought my dad was cool.
I am cool.
Why is he dressing up
I
as
was-
this Ninja Turtle?
I was Leonardo. He's the leader.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about your kid at all.
It is.
I don't think it is. I
If it-
think it's you using your kid as an excuse to still be a fucking nerd.
No, if that was true, I would have gone all out, not just won a T-shirt.
Well, no, because you knew you were coming to the office. You
Mm-mm.
couldn't go all out.
I went
'cause we
all
gave you
over.
Too much shit for it.
I purposely wore it all day.
I feel like if you don't dress up when you don't have kids, then it's not about you. Then it is about the kids.
Yeah, I haven't worn a costume in
No, but he
falls?
needs the
7
kids
falls?
to use as an excuse to be able to do it again.
No.
We're talking the guy who likes going to Comic Con.
I've
It's
actually,
the same church,
Was it a-
different pew, literally.
Was it a form of cosplay?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a weird, twisted thing.
Could be a cosplay thing for you, Tyler.
Where if you suddenly lost your kid that night, you'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'll just go trick or treating in my fun costume. Lost his kid. You would be worried.
I think I have other priorities at that point.
I don't know. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
man. I'm just playing
I'm gonna-
devil's
I'll
advocate
dress up.
here.
Yeah, it's
I'll dress
fun.
up.
They'll love
As
it.
what?
Don't
Fucking
know yet.
Popeye?
Whatever
Oh,
your
fuck.
kid likes.
Yeah, whatever my kid is into that
Yeah.
at that age.
I just hope my kid just dresses up as me for Halloween every year. Then I can just wear whatever I want. We're good
Then
to
you can
go.
match. Yeah.
No, I hope your kid dresses up as Charlie Barons.
Oh,
That'd be fine.
You guys can go, and then I'll go as Ryan can go as Dude Dad. I'll go as Penn, and we could be the husbands at Target. Us three and your kid.
That would be great. I
That'd
don't
be-
know how to dress up.
You
That's
technically be
literally
dressed
all I
up.
care
Yeah,
about.
you gotta dress up as yourself.
You technically be dressed up. You
That
be
sounds
Myles.
great. I'll do that. I'm on board with that. It's the only costume I want to be myself.
So where do we go with this
I wish
conversation?
more people were like that in this world.
Like what?
Just we're okay with dressing up as themselves. They're their own superhero.
Hey, you got to be comfortable in your own skin before
Yeah.
you can be comfortable in someone else's.
I am 364 days a year.
On someone else's skin. You got to be comfortable in your own skin before you can be comfortable on a trampoline stripper skin.
And that is the motto for our contraceptive wafers.
Yes.
That's good.
I
clever.
really bad joke. I
We got
can't
it.
say on there.
Don't.
All right, guys. All in all, at the end of the day, most stuff in this world, we're getting too old for that shit.
Never gits old. Never gets old. But it is
We're
old.
not getting too old for that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Bit right there. I can tell you that
We're
much.
not getting too old. for
We're this shit.
Shit.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of You Betcha Radio. Kind of fell off the rails at the end there with Tyler trying to shove his costume down our throat. Kind of like at the trampoline.
It was literally your segment.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of You Betcha Radio. As always, go subscribe to the Patreon. We're getting close. 150 left. Next week, big episode. Whiskey season is here. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, it's whiskey season eve. If you're listening to this on Thursday, pop open a bottle, kick your feet up, grab a lowball glass, no more than 3 fingers on the pour and on holding the glass.
Ooh.
Let that liquor blanket just cover over you.
Go get yourself some.
Warm you up. It's winter. Close.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Pretty much it.
Good enough
Close
for
enough
who it's for. And enjoy the whiskey season upon us. I already said thanks for tuning in, didn't I? May your whiskey be seasoned and your trampolines
Be
be
seasoned.
full of strippers. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.